website would have news, character profiles, episode synopses, and other features. Up until this point, fans of the franchise relied heavily on conventions, fan club newsletters.
Can you guys see the stream? It's where it went live, but it's not showing live.
Although there were alternatives that I'll discuss later.
Wonder why that's not. Can you guys see the stream? Or is it not? Hold on, let me do this.
As a result, Steve made Jara and Raphael break up.
Oh.
The next big saga announced was titled The Forever War and was supposed to come out in May. Details
I'm not sure.
Are somewhat lost in time, but it is my understanding that the book was intended to.
Can you guys see the video? Like, can you see the stream on my side? It looks like it's just it's not actually casting.
Darkness in the title and the downturn in sales. Archie's editor-in-chief, Victor Orlo, publisher, Michael Simmons, questioned Murphy about his plans. After discovering he was doubling down on the post-apocalyptic future, they decided it was time for Murphy to go. There were also other factors. Archie knew Mirage was leaving the direct market. This was an opportunity to sell.
Can I not see the stream? This is strange. Hold on a second, guys.
With licensing dwindling down, Steve found himself without a role at Mirage. After presenting his resignation to Peter, ended up disappointed.
Can you guys actually see the video, like the stream video, or is it just showing the thumbnail image?
And ultimately blamed himself for the entire situation.
Yeah, you guys didn't hear me.
Concluded in October 1995 with 2 inventory stories spanning 72 issues. For years, it remained the longest-running TMNT. The 9th season aired from September to November on CBS Saturday mornings.
Let me check it out on Facebook.
Produced by Caravallo, directed by Bill Wolf, with Kyle Banks serving as art director, and character designs by George Goodchild and Frank Brunner. The show was animated by Shanghai Morning Sun Animation Studio. CBS reported.
Okay, yeah, it looks like it's just my computer.
The show was declining ratings. Unhappy with the accusation,
it seems like it's live on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch.
By replacing Shredder and Krang with more Dread and introducing a new
sure you guys can hear me.
Dawson. But the changes quickly proved.
Hello.
Wise was lured back.
Can you guys hear me?
A higher paycheck to salvage the season, though his heart was no longer in it. This would be his last year as showrunner. The introduction of Carter was hard to handle. The character shared almost all the same personality traits as the Turtles, leaving
I'm trying to do this here.
With considerably less screen time this season. Carter was a ninja who wanted to learn from Amato Yoshi. However, after coming into contact with an unstable mutagen, he would undergo temporary transformations. Wise hated Carter with all passion, but there was nothing he could do about it, as the network wanted more of Carter on the show. One of the ideas for the 4th movie also made its way into this season. The Turtles getting secondary mutations. But unlike the morphing powers from the proposed film, these turtles became monstrous and controlled while under.
We can't tell if you guys can have sound or video. It looks like okay. There we go. There we go. All right. We're cooking now. I think.
In Japan, the turtles had historically struggled with interaction.
Okay. I'm gonna kill that loop real quick. Whoa. Alright, sounds working. That's good. Welcome in, guys. Sorry, just taking a second to get set up. Just doing a quick early morning show. We got some new inventory, some new slabs, all sorts of chill stuff. Check out the auction tab for everything we got today. And you can check out the show notes for info on the show as well. So let me know what you guys want me to run. I will start with the slabs, then we go through the rack. Thanks for joining us. Give us a follow for sure. The old Chill shows 3 times a week, every week at least. We do inventory all the time.
Sales had plummeted from $200 million in 1992 to just $30 million. For the first 3 years of this decline, Playmates International stayed profitable, just as Thomas Jan had predicted. New products took up much of the slack in turtle sales, which dropped from more than 80% to less than 60% of the company's business. However, in 1995, the company posted its first loss since amounting to $12.6 million. Much of this came from an investment in French toy maker Ideal Loisier and the heavy startup costs of a new video game division.
And that Casey Jones sketch does come with the hard case protector. Yeah, I'll probably just do a quick show this morning. I probably should get some sleep. I haven't really slept. I figured I'd test the early morning waters. It's been a while since I ran one this early, so I figured I'd see what's up with my early morning peeps. Like I said, we got a bunch of new slabs. We have a slab for every micro series from Volume 1. We have a Volume 1 our fourth print. We have a Michelangelo micro series in 9.8. A lot of new stuff this week.
By 1996,
So,
Mirage had
all the turtle stuff is in the auction tab, and everything else is in the buy it now. Just use the search if there's something you're looking for and want me to run, just let me know.
with only a handful of non-artists remaining, and Gary Richardson, who stepped in as CEO of Mirage Studios. Many artists shifted to working from home, visiting the studio only occasionally. With such little licensing activity left, Steve Levine moved back to Maine, and Ryan Brown returned to Ohio. The only comics-related project Mirage touched that year was a crossover with Creed, though it was published elsewhere. By the end of the year,
You guys should try looking for TMNT.com, spelled just like my screen name, but with a .com at the end. We got a lot of where our community hangs out. We got a lot of different community channels, some discounts, codes on there, all sorts of different stuff. So check it out.
Titled Year of the Turtles, with the intention of later relaunching the ongoing series. Aimed more at regular comic shop readers and kids, it was a solid effort. More sales killed any chance of continuing. Meanwhile, Steve Murphy and Chris Allen carried on Ninjara's story about the Turtles in Furlough, published by Antarctic Press. 3 chapters were published, but the story was never completed because Steve and Chris weren't in the right mindset. Depressed, Murphy spent some time traveling the world. In Japan, Studio B Media, in partnership with TV Tokyo, produced a 2-episode original video animation titled Mutant Turtles Joji Densetsu, usually translated as Legend of the Super.
Let me know if there's anything you guys want me to run.
This anime was
Got stuff from almost every volume of Turtles, graded stuff, signed stuff.
The Super Mutants and Metal Mutants from Takara, 1995. The first VHS, released in May 1996, introduced the mystical Mutastones, which allowed the Turtles to transform into superpowered forms for 3 minutes and even merge into a turtle saint. A second volume followed in 1997. Meanwhile, in Germany, a non-elite hockey team in Hanover officially branded itself the Hanover Turtles. Formed by Canadian, American, and local players, the team played in the first league from 1996 to 1998 under the official TMNT banner.
Insurify is a one-stop shop. You could shop, compare, save, and buy insurance all through Insurify. Before Insurify, this would take you hours. This took like 10 minutes, and look, I'm already done. Insurify is your shortcut to help you find and save on your car insurance.
Booking.com has all kinds of stays. For those who love family resorts, and for those who do not. There we go. Find exactly what you're looking for. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
I never sweat anything. Me and my nose.
Alright, so guys, search the auction tab for anything you're looking for. And if there's anything you want me to run, you can throw some pre-bids in. I'll run stuff up of the pre-bids, whatever you guys want to do. Feel free to just hang out, watch what we're watching. So I'm gonna run through the slabs. I'm gonna run through the rack, and then might call it a day. It's an early show, but I've been up all night. So.
Then go down to E and back up to F.
And then a little distance, I checked in with the early morning crowd, and
If you want to learn more
it's still silent as ever, which is cool. Definitely the least talkative crowd and whatnot is the early morning crowd. But it's all good.
As
Let
mentioned
me know if I can do anything for you
Mirage
guys.
licensed the Turtles to Eric Larson at Image. 2 busy to handle the series himself, Larson delegated it to a new team, writer Gary Carlson and artist Frank Fosco, producing the book through his highbrow entertainment studio under the Image banner. Volume 3 debuted in June 1996 with a sharper, edgier tone, deliberately distancing itself from the series. Although Eric initially announced a return to black and white to his fans, in reality was more pragmatic. The first issue was planned in color, like most Image books, but low pre-orders forced a cost-cutting switch. The start look without toning was jarring to some readers, though Fosco leaned into it with a Sin City-style approach.
Hope everyone's having a good morning.
Extreme take, the book shared continuity with other characters from the Larson side of the Image universe. Early on, Carlson ran ideas past Peter Laird, but Peter, burned out and disengaged, rarely objected. In fact, Kevin and Peter even suggested killing Splinter, an idea wisely abandoned. Even before the switch to black and white, Eric knew differentiating the turtles was going to be hard. The reason being that even in color, they would all be wearing red bandanas. So he asked Gary and Frank to give the turtles something to distinguish them from each other. They did this from the start by scarring Raphael's face, making Leo lose one hand and turning Donatello into a cyborg. Additionally, they turned Splinter into a mutant bat creature. Gary wasn't worried about breaking Mirage's toys because he assumed that, given their mutant and reptilian nature, they could regenerate body parts. Since Image had an exclusive distribution deal with Diamond, the book was advertised through the Diamond Previews catalog, thereby increasing the Turtles' visibility to comic shops. Unfortunately, shipping and production delays would plague the run. At the same time, Image published Body Count, the long-delayed Raphael and Casey Jones miniseries by Kevin Eastman and Simon Bisley. Together, Volume 3 and Body Count represented a hard swing against the decaying image of the franchise, embracing extreme violence, darker themes to court disillusioned older fans. The final season of the Fred Wolf cartoon aired on CBS Saturday mornings from September to November 1996. Under undisclosed, unfortunate circumstances, Rob Paulson decided not to return as Raphael in High Tech and was replaced by Michael Gough, making this the only.
Blue Jack, what is up, my dude? Glad to see you. Good morning.
It was produced by Bill Wolf.
Just doing a quick early morning show, running some new stuff. I got some new slabs listed. I got one slab for each of the micro series.
David Wise did not
I got like some Casey Jones sketches. I got a Peter Laird signature I just listed.
brought back Shredder, Krang,
On a Leonardo micro series, which is the book you wanted on.
Carter
But yeah, listed a bunch of new stuff.
The Turtles were cured of their secondary mutations.
Yeah, I got all these graded myself. Yeah.
One last time, Master Splinter graduated the Turtles, as he considered there was nothing else he could teach them. The series
I'm gonna do it again with a whole new batch of books this year. That's why I listed these, because I've got some contenders that yeah. I was really, I mean, my Michelangelo came out 9.8 white pages. I was pretty stoked about that. And this Raph, like I said, 8.0, not bad for Raph. I've got another one I'm gonna bring to. Because at Heroes Con you can bring the books, drop them off at CGC's booth, and you get them back the next day. It's awesome. So I got a whole new slew of books I'm gonna do that with this year.
The pressures FCC put on networks regarding kids shows that weren't educational or information. Networks were forced to provide a minimum of 3 weekly hours for this type of educational content. However, the reality is that the show had run its course. To this day, remains
It depends. Generally not,
all time.
unless there's something that I know can be pressed out for sure. I don't mess with it.
Off the air.
Did you see? Who drew that? Who drew that back there? Who drew that badass Donnie back there? What a talent! What a talent of our age. Who drew that, Donnie? She's a real nice guy. It looks like a nice guy drew it. Oh, Brandon, what's up? Here we go. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it again. What? how are you not like hungover? How are you? What? Oh, what's up, Steven? Yeah, we try to do Saturday morning or Sunday morning something Turtles on the TV. I multicast to YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, so I can't like do like the straight commercials or movies anymore. They flag me and tell me I'm breaking copyright stuff. So I found that they don't do that with YouTube videos. So like YouTube like content creators. So yeah. But feel free to hang out here and watch whatever we're watching. Chat Turtles, chill out. You're always welcome to do that, Steven. Thanks for coming to hang out. Frank the Tank. Is it because you can drink a bunch and just get up at 6 o'clock in the morning? That is Tank. It is tanky.
Much of this came from securing the toy license for the hit film Space Jam. Still, analysts remain cautious, doubting the company's long-term prospects without a durable hit on the scale of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Playmates even announced a multi-million-dollar campaign tied to a planned fourth TMNT movie, slated for the
Well, color me impressed, man.
to be distributed by TriStar. In the
I
end,
can't drink at all anymore. Like if I drink, I get an instant headache, and the next day I feel like shit. Just because I used to drink a lot in my 20s, I think my body's like, no, we're not doing this anymore. It like shuts down. Like my liver's like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm just gonna let it. I'm not gonna clean it. It's funny. So I gave up drinking a little while ago. But it is fun. Blue Jack, always great to see you, man. Have a wonderful week. So have a wonderful everything until the next time I see you, man. I hope you're well. Be well. Oh, Blue Jack, wait, before you go, I gotta. Are you gone? Are you there still? Come on, still be there, brother. Be there. Come on. Damn it. I gotta ask him a quick question, but it looks like he's gone.
Planet Racers under a separate imprint called Zeramaya Studios, which was located in a separate office. Through his Zera Foundation, Peter also awarded a grant that year to Gene Lu again, the Gordon Yamamoto, and the King of Beans. Gene would go on to create American-born Chinese. Decades later, become a writer of the 6th volume of TMNT. Things weren't going well for the words and picture piece. The Turtle Mania money was
back in there.
Kevin had no choice but to start selling original art. A plea was sent to the comics industry, asking for their support for comics in art form. The museum didn't get the responses they were hoping for. At the same time, Kitchen Sink's Hollywood project was stalled.
No, we'll look at you next time.
Finances once more.
I'm just gonna ask him if I could add him to the website in the friends section. He's a friend of the show. Yeah, I'm pretty tired, so we'll see how long I last. I didn't get my view rest like you, Brad.
Original video animation was released in 1997. This time as a tie-in with the Metal Mutants line. In the story, the Turtles don a magical metal armor and stop the Shredder from using another Mutastone. These video releases never made it outside of Japan. They weren't even popular there due to their candy tone, clear advertisement purposes. This marked the end of the Turtles manga and anime.
Hey, no worries, man. I'm probably gonna go lay down. I should get some sleep so I can do shows later on, because otherwise I'm not gonna be able to do shows later on. Ryan, what's up, dude? Welcome to the early morning.
They saw the opportunity to use the characters for a
Early morning show.
At the time,
I'm
Saban was merged with
probably
Fox
gonna run this bad girl for another half hour or so, and then try to catch some
Fox.
Z's, and then I'll be back on later
Saban
today.
Fox Kids had been very successful up to this point, thanks to the mighty
But how you doing, man? Good morning.
And despite the declining popularity of Power Rangers Turbo, the network was still winning the Saturday morning war against ABC. As usual, Kevin Eastman was the public face of Barrage, and he got together with Saban and Fox to discuss the direction of the show. They wanted a new new spin on the franchise. So Kevin shared some of the ideas for the screen.
Oh, that's awesome. Yes, man. Surprise. I'm still doing this. I'm still going. I've been off and on, honestly, but yeah, great to see, man. I didn't think I would see anyone this morning. I just was like, yeah, let's see. I couldn't really sleep, but now I'm starting to get a little tired, so it was good to go live. And yeah, I'll probably be on later on today too. Yeah, I should go and get some Z's here. We'll run through the slabs, maybe the rack, and then we'll go get some Z's. But it's great to see, man. I saw Blue Tracks today too. That was pretty cool, and Bradham. So yeah, great to see you, man. I was really excited to go live yesterday, like 20 times. Like, it's one of those things. Like, part of me wants to do it like I used to do like a 5-hour shows and do that. But I think that breaking them up and doing like an hour or 2 hours at a time, but still doing 5 hours throughout the course of a day works better, I think. Because I can change like we're running in vintage comics right now. You know, we usually run in modern comics or like action figures, so it gives us exposure to different sides of whatnot. You know, so yeah, dude, I am a little out of control. I just have so much fun doing this, man. It's one of those things that, but I do have to watch myself because I'm the type of person I have fun doing something, and I'll do it. Oh, hey, man, Blue Jack. Wait, why don't you just get your permission real quick? I have, if you go to lookingfortmnt.com, I have a website, and there's a section on it that's called the Friends section. I'd like to add you to the Friends section with your permission, with a link to your profile. Or do you have a website that you prefer I link to, or can I link to your Whatnot profile? And I just wanted to ask your permission to do it. I didn't want to just add you to that section of the website without. Okay, I'll do your Whatnot if that's cool with you. Just because I feel like the website, everyone else on the website links to their Whatnot, and people are kind of geared up to. Oh, thanks, man. I've been working hard on it. I've definitely changed it a little bit over the last week, but trying to make it like a one-stop place for the community to kind of, find everything they need. But including you as one of our friends. So if you prefer Instagram, let me know. Otherwise, I'll link it to the friends section. I'll add you to the friends section, and I'll link to your Whatnot. The only reason I would think to your Whatnot be better is just because, you'll get followers, and that hopefully will convert to sales for you eventually. But cool. All right, cool. Just like I said, I just feel like just adding people without asking their permission. Like one day they see themselves on the website, like, what was this guy? I don't want to be associated with Looking for TMNT. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I just wanted to ask permission, and that's when I was like, "You're leaving." I was like, "Are you there? Are you there?" Damn it! Like I forgot to ask. Cool, man. I'll do that after the show. You are a friend of the show, so. This time to Vancouver, where the show was filmed. The use of this set confused fans. Dude, no problem. No problem. The show was set in the same continuity as the movie. Sweet. However, sweet. In reality, yeah. I might take a break at a vacation at some point. Not really. I thought about it, but I have too much fun. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I'd just end up. I'd tell people, like, all right, guys, I'm going on vacation, and then everybody, like, you're on again. You're supposed to be on vacation. Oh, nice. Their primary concern being which colors you wear. Fans at the time were mostly optimistic about the new concept. You're gonna do like an overhead of the sketch, and then like you on like your face on the screen kind of thing, or. And sorry, man, I know you gotta go. I just want to ask you a quick question, so feel free to jet whenever you gotta go. From October to November, it was the #1 weekly series with an average rating of 3.7 among kids aged 2 to 11. This helped Fox Kids. No sweat, dude. Like I said, I can chat on at the end of the show. CBS, at least for a while. But keep in mind, these numbers didn't include. You too, brother. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping in. Always good to see you. The show was also #1 on weekdays, beating all
competition, including Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. However, it's unlikely that this situation persisted over time, for reasons I'll explain later. According to Fox, their #1 show was Ultimate Goosebumps, with a 5.5 rating. Fans weren't all positive at the time, but they were hungry for more Ninja Turtles, and this show, with all its lip-syncing failures and crazy sound effects, won them over. As usual, a cross-marketing campaign was implemented, but it wasn't as effective as it used to be. A Tiger handheld game was released, and it became the only video game for this iteration of the Turtles.
The galaxy must be defended.
Let's get to it.
Now it's a party.
June 26th.
They can like it, but you get to live it. Plan your next memory at gatlinburg.com. With Smarter Search, find the home that's right for you on redfin.com. They're asleep. Miss them again. The right home is closer than you think.
Push it up with a view.
Redfin. Own the dream.
Get one of these Jimmy John sandwiches, chips, and a drink for $8.99. Choose Turkey Tom with all natural turkey, or Pepe, smoked ham and provolone. Delicious. The $8.99 meal deal for a limited time at Jimmy John's. Oh, that's good.
With many of the ideas for a fourth TMNT film already absorbed into the TV show, the new screenwriters had to start from scratch. Their script, titled The Foot Walks Again, featured Venus de Milo, and, according to rumors of the time, drew inspiration from the City at War saga in the comics. According to NinjaTurtles.com, the movie was taking a year off to let the show grow, but would be released in 1998. Around the same time, Playthings magazine reported that Surge Licensing and Orion Pictures
Ryan, you still there? Yeah, I think you're still there.
with a full-scale licensing and promotional push plan. But, like Playmate's similar announcement the year before, none of it ever came to pass.
What did you think of this? You received your second package, right?
In August 1997,
With the replacements and whatnot.
Richard South, longtime president of Playmate's U.S. branch and a key figure in bringing the Turtles to toy shelves back in 1988, resigned from his position. That same year, Playmates launched the Next Mutation action figures, headlined by the much-hyped new turtle, Venus de Milo. But even with a TV tie-in, sales failed to.
Oh, okay, that's great, man. You hadn't, and I don't expect you to have to say everything every time I said something, but I don't, and maybe you did, but I missed it. But you didn't say anything, and I was thinking the other day, I was like, that should have arrived by now. I wonder if there was something that upset him in there, but that's great to hear. I'm awesome, glad to hear that. Oh, dude, no rush and no worries at all. I was just concerned that it wasn't to your standard, and I would have to send you more stuff, which I'd be happy to do, or I just wanted to make sure that you were happy. You were happy. Because I don't like when anything like that happens, and I want to make people happy as soon as I can. Okay, brilliant. Yeah, my pleasure, man. Thank you for your understanding and patience with that. I'm glad you like the bonuses, man. One of them you got for just for doing a Discord giveaway, so that was well deserved, and the other ones are, just because I think you're a cool dude. I like you. So, yeah, man. Happy to do it. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad it was to your standard, rather. Appreciate you right back, dude. That reminds me. I gotta set up the next giveaway in the bot. I'll do that after this.
Prodigy and Web TV. Mentions of the fourth film quietly disappeared from NinjaTurtles.com, opening the door for fans like Andrew Modini to pitch their own spec screenplays, only to learn that no studio had genuine interest in producing a new TMNT movie.
That was a fun show. I don't know if you could tell I was having fun with that. Just be like, oh, what's this? What's this, Brian? Oh, a number 50 Eastman retailer incentive, black and white. Oh man, I wonder if you want that. You know, just go. I was having a blast with that, just picking shit out and being like, oh man, Brian, I think this is gonna go in your package too. You can't stop it. Can't stop, won't stop. You know. I thought that was a lot of fun. I relisted this bad girl today. That's sort of new. It's not new. It's I just forgot to relist it. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that was a blast. I had fun. You know, some sellers get salty about stuff like that. I turn it into a fun. I'll turn it into a fun game where we, you know, we do things a little differently over here. We hit different onto the team. I'm looking for TMNT show. So yeah, man, that's a relief. I was worried that there was something that you didn't like about it, and I would rectify it if I needed. Yeah, we try. We try. Knock over sometimes. Knock over. All right. Sasha's sleeping. Oh, so sketchy. Walking around here sometimes. Yeah, stuff like this exclusive. Like I forgot to relist. I got a bunch of stuff I had to go through the inventory and relist. I don't know if Brian got this one, but I gotta make sure he at least knows about it because I know he loves Jim Lawson. He loves himself some Jim Lawson.
And after Mirage declined, Saban canceled the show. One thing we know for sure is that the cancellation of the show took everyone on both sides by surprise. Turtle superfan Andrew
I guess I'll start. We'll run the Leo for a little bit.
The show wasn't worth Saban, that the ratings weren't as good as Mirage and advertised.
Show off the orange signature there. Peter Laird signature. I might do it with this, but I think I'm going to put a big giveaway announcement out on social that if you join the Discord and use the giveaway bot, instead of having something packed into your order this week, it'll be something big, like maybe a slab. I was toying with the idea of doing this book as the giveaway, but I want it there to be. I want to get to if I were to do something like that, the goal would be to get 100 people in the Discord, get it up to we're 39, we almost broke 40 now. Yeah, I could do that. And of course, everyone would be welcome. I worry that I would do it and it wouldn't get us any more Discord people in the Discord. So I gotta think of how to advertise it. I could obviously advertise it during the shows, but I got to plug it on our social too. And yeah. Oh no, man, no. I appreciate the thought. That's you're a real stand-up dude. But no, I couldn't. No, man, I couldn't take anything from you for the project. I appreciate you. I appreciate you greatly. The thought alone is amazing. But you know, despite having fewer households and relying on reruns. Yeah, I really appreciate the thought. That's but you know what, man? Let me try it with some of my stuff. And if it works and we get a bunch of people, off of the stuff that I do, and you want to donate something to get more people, then that's great. Let's make sure that it works first. Let me try to do something. I would hate for you to donate something and we don't get anybody, or we get 2 people. Let me take the risk of absorb the risk, so you don't have to do that. It's gonna be one of those things. I'll probably end up doing a Facebook ad and an Instagram ad promoting the giveaway. So it'll cost a little money, but I think it's, I think it'll be worth it at the end of the day if we can get cool people in the Discord. But yeah, let me see if it'll work.
Kitchen sink would return as an imprint of Dark Horse many years
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, we could do that. I was thinking about just using the giveaway bot, with you hit the emoji or whatever, but that could be cool too.
Booking.com has all kinds of stays.
Because I can tell when people join too. Like that's not hard to figure out.
Find exactly what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Booking.com.
Yeah. Basically say like, if we reach 100, we'll launch this giveaway. I see what you're saying now. Yeah.
Making healthcare better for all, starting with you. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be so. I'm so looking. I like the way you think. That's all right. I think I'm really excited to see. Like it's pretty active now. There's a lot of good content, a lot of good people, a lot of good conversations. But when we get 100 people in there, then 500 people, and then 1,000. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be.
Back at the drums, low sales were the reason for canceling TMNT Volume 3 in October 1999.
Yeah.
By the end of its run,
Yep.
the book was selling half of what it needed to break even. Despite having a distributor carrying the book, the comic book market had become significantly smaller as a
Just
result of prices.
manifest that bad girl.
Loyal following, but it wasn't enough.
I'm with you, man.
Being published by Image at the time. Additionally, the book was rarely on
But
sale.
it is certainly a win too. I mean, like I'm not gonna. I can't stop, won't stop. I love doing this. So like, imagine where we'll be in a year. I mean, how many people we'll have and how cool it'll be, and everyone will bring something a little different to the table. Like we have 100 people, and people are willing to, donate stuff or help moderate. We're already in such good shape. Like I said, by the end of the year, I bet you things are going to be really flying.
For the first time since 1984, there were no new TMNT comics, shows, or movies in the works.
And me moving to New Hampshire in June is going to be huge for us. I think we'll be the only turtle seller that is New Hampshire based.
During one of the last parties at the
and there might be another one. I'm not sure who they would be, but we think we'll be the only New Hampshire-based turtle seller, so we'll be able to take advantage of a lot of the turtle history that's there, and it's going to be.
Several hours talking with them and noticed how the turtles had a significant impact on their lives, an impact that perhaps would be possible.
Yeah. I definitely will do that around that time. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, but yeah, I've still got to sort of like talk to the promoters of that show. Yeah, that's true. You guys do volunteer for that. That would be awesome. But I just gotta. There's a few things I have to figure out that I think I'm gonna have to talk to. I ran all that show off of. I've got a 5G router, like it's a Wi-Fi 6 router, but it runs on 5G. It's got great quality, but I'm gonna have to figure out A, if I can plug it in, and B, if I can plug it in a place where someone's not gonna steal it or mess with it. Like Granite Con is a little different than the event I did before in that the hall is a lot bigger. I'm not going to have full coverage. So these are things I need to figure out. But I'll figure them out once I go to New Hampshire. I'm just going to drive down to Double Midnight and talk to them that way. I don't think I'll be able to be stationary because I will need to show people what's on the tables. How will people know what they want to buy if I don't show them what's on the tables?
Wayfair's Memorial Day doorbusters are here. Score huge deals like this cooling gel mattress for just $237.99. This charbroiled grill for $289.99. This outdoor seating set for $699.99. Shop now. Wayfair, every style, every home.
That's part of the logistics of GraniteCon. I'm wondering if.
Adventures in a shared multiverse for a while now. They've heard.
So I think what I'm gonna do, dude, and I haven't decided this yet. So
Even been to other dimensions.
I think I'm just going to do like a bunch of shows at like Jetpack and around, like do another Jetpack show, do some cool stuff that way. Maybe buy some stuff at GraniteCon and then run it after. But I think man, I didn't get to do anything on the last free comic book day, which is fine. I'm thinking I might just want to like chill at Comic-Con. You know what I mean? I might just want to like get some stuff signed, hang out with the guys, hang out with you guys. Because the more I think about it, the more I think that like you guys are awesome for volunteering, but you guys are not going. You guys want to experience GraniteCon. You don't want to be fucking running around the way I was. I think I might just, in thinking of your guys' best interest, I was thinking about just releasing you from the show, and I'll run shows at Jetpack, and maybe on like the third day, after I talk to a few of the Mirage guys, I'll hit like a few tables. So it'll be like I was thinking about doing like a Steve Levine show, and it'll be an hour. Then I'll schedule another show that'll be the Kevin Eastman show for an hour. But do each table schedule its own show, and then if no one wants anything at the table, well, all right, I'll end the show, and then we'll start the show for the next creator. I think that will be, because there's going to be so many people there, and it's such a big hall. I think that's going to be the best way for me to do it, rather than having anyone run around or having me run around. I've been thinking about ways to do it better and ways to improve, and I think that's one of the things I would like to incorporate. But do it on like a Sunday, where the traffic is a little slower. The only thing about doing it on Sunday is, people have bought, people have shopped the creators' booths a lot, so there might not be some stuff left. So I'm still on the fence, but I'm thinking that scheduling each artist or creator their own time block. I'll schedule like 10 shows throughout the day, with a little bit of break in between, 15, 30-minute break, so I can catch my breath, check in with you guys, make sure you guys are okay, go drink of water, and it will help with the people who want to get things signed by someone. Like if I do Steve Levine in the morning and you miss that, and you want me to go back and get something signed by Steve, unless I really like you, I'm probably just going to say sorry. You missed the block to get that done. Right. That's it. The only issue I could foresee is if, like I said, someone misses an artist and they want me to go back to get something double sign from an artist or something like that. But again, it's kind of on them. I'll schedule it way out in advance so that everyone knows what time block will.
Began hosting a voluntary tournament every 12 cycles. A few years later,
that works too. Yeah, I like that idea.
Rise of the TMNT. This time, the tournament was ruled by Big Mama and was an essential piece of how the Turtles came to be. However, this battle nexus was less of a place between realities and more of a stage.
But those are my ideas to start. I want to do GraniteCon different. I don't have the relationship with Double Midnight Comics that I do with Jetpack Comics. So, like I said, even me plugging in and again, I don't think it's going to be an issue, but me plugging in the router and stuff, like I don't know if there's going to be a vendor there I know who could guard my router, or it's just one of those things. Like I have to plug it in and kind of stay near where it's at, But my phone is a pretty good 5G, and they have 5G ultra wide coverage there, which is like really good bandwidth. So I probably could run the show without the router, honestly. I mean, the router's just running on 5G anyway. That's what my phone runs on. So.
Where the Dimensional Council had been recruiting champions for the now legitimate tournament.
Yeah, you know what?
I already mentioned Lord Simultaneous.
He'd probably really be the guy to ask. He was really cool. It was good. You could tell he really appreciated what we were doing. Like when we bought them, when JC bought that original artwork, he was like, ear to ear smile. So I think that, you know, but again, I might not even, if I can do it from my phone without the router, then I'll just do that, you know. But like I said, I think I got to structure it differently, and it's one of those things like I'm not going to ask permission, I'm going to beg forgiveness. So, but the good thing is 90% of the Mirage artists know who I am, and like Kevin Eastman already knows who I am just from the past. But you know, they've seen me recently; they know that I'm just there to increase their sales. So I don't think there's going to be. Oh, was it signed by Peter Laird? That one's signed by Peter Laird, but that's cool.
She was the greatest warrior.
Right. I think they know, you know, my only worry would be that the organizers would poo-poo it or not want me to do it because they would want it cut. You know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of doing a thing where I'm making money from their event, but I'm not paying them for a table. So, you know, like I said, I'm going to beg forgiveness on that one instead of asking permission. If they tell me to stop, I'll stop and say, you know, and I'll get to hang out and just do GraniteCon, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna, it's the organizers that I would be concerned with, but I think it'll be fine. Like I said, I'm not gonna really ask permission. I'm just gonna beg forgiveness the way after.
As long as he had it with him. Back in IDW's New York.
But again, I don't think they're gonna know what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
It hadn't been long since the Turtles got
back
together.
If there's other people doing whatnot there, I don't think anyone has done what I've done. But that may not last forever. So, especially once people start catching on.
But this confrontation got cut short by the sudden appearance of a time fissure.
But no, all the creators are.
The Turtles were met by Ninjara.
Like I said, by the second or third time I came by San Angelico, I always thanked him for his time. So I thanked him for his time, and he said, I remember what he said. He basically was like, "Come back! Like I can't wait to see. I want to come see me again." You know what I mean? Like he was like totally on board. You know, because I kind of felt bad, but you know, because we had him working, but that's what he was there to do. He was there to work. So you know, I appreciated him.
However, during that blast, a time fissure was created, sending Slash through time and space.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. Is that it's kind of like a stand, you know, it's something that people do.
Make him join the competition.
Like the people, but my concern is a lot of the whatnot streamers I've seen they pay for a booth, they pay for space where they're trying to. And then the artists will come to them. I've never seen someone do it the way I did it, where someone's running around the con. You know what I mean? It seems like most of the time people will just set up a booth, and then the creators will come to the whatnot streamer. The whatnot streamer does not come to the creators. So, but yeah.
For the first match, Savanti isolated
But
Leonardo.
that's why when you said that I would be like, well, you're going to be in one place. I was like, I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to be able to stay in one place, sort of thing. But it may, you know, I'm open to all ideas.
After failing on his approach,
like I said, I appreciate you guys offering to run, but if it's your first GraniteCon, like I don't want that. I don't want you guys to be working for me. Like, I want you guys to enjoy GraniteCon. That's why I was kind of questioning leaning towards just not doing it, so we could all hang out and just enjoy ourselves, not have to worry about whatnot. You know what I mean? And I'll run, you know, but I could, you know. What would you say?
Leo seemed impaled by the sword. His body immediately vanished. This sudden change of the rules was too much for the daimyo, who was revealed to be a member of.
How do the runners know what to buy? Are they just buying whatever? You know what I mean? But they think will sell. Because I like the idea of letting people sort of shop the booth, but it makes sense, I guess.
Tried to attack Savanti, who was stopped by Ninjara, who threw him back into the arena.
Word, I got you.
Seeing Ninjara defeat Raphael gave Savanti an idea for the following match. Savanti threw the turtles into the barracks. They met an older turtle covered
Yeah,
with
man.
a hood and a cape. He'd
I
been
hate
there
the
for a
idea
while,
of just. I hate the idea of you guys having to work for the show. Like, I know you guys want to, and like,
unfortunately, this old turtle
appreciate it, and I'm grateful for you. But I want you guys to enjoy GraniteCon too. You know.
Many other champions were at Savanti's disposal. Fighters like Archie's Crime Hound, Rise's Ghost Bear, Archie's Man Monk,
It's true.
Mirage's
It's true.
a Triceratop.
All right, you talked me into it. We'll do a little something. I'm gonna be living in New Hampshire. Were you here when I said that? I'm moving to New Hampshire. Like things are about to get real cool on the Looking for TMNT project. I'm gonna. You guys have no idea how cool this is. This is pretty cool. It's about to get really cool.
His ex, Alobix. Raphael refused to fight Alobix, who didn't even know why she was there. She had left New York expecting to keep Raphael out of her life.
You already bought your hotel, didn't you?
Many pent-up negative feelings against him. She never forgave Raph for teaming up with Oroku Saki.
Shit.
Raphael
Can you get a refund?
Mostly because
okay, never mind. I was gonna say, just stay with me, man. If you paid for the hotel, get a refund and stay with me. But you paid $0, so I'm not gonna.
This was a betrayal.
I can't beat that.
This wasn't enough for Alobix. While Saki killed his family in the past,
that's awesome.
They eventually returned from the dead. But in her case, he burned her home, brainwashed her, and enslaved her. So this betrayal stung even more. She felt betrayed.
Yeah, man. Part of what I'm not, about the running around and getting stuff ahead of time is like the way if we go to each booth and schedule it like I was thinking, like schedule like I'll be at the booth and that's that artist's time. Like you really can't get strapped with anything. Wait a second, Ryan. Hold on a second. Did you get the Shredder print that was the Hulk homage when I was at Jetpacks?
The remaining members of the Dimensional Council.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go through and watch the show. I found a print that I got brought back from Jetpack that I'm pretty sure someone bought.
The losing fighter was supposed to be eliminated, but when the one next to him
no, it's Rich Woodall.
Savanti used the War Staff to shut her up. This was when it was revealed that Big Mama was a member of the Dimensional Council. It was clear that since Savanti made the rules, he was also allowed to break them. Donatello was the next in line to fight.
Yeah.
But he had already
let me show you. Because I'm going to have to go back and watch that show. Because I had set it aside because someone bought it and then wanted. Someone bought it and then they wanted to get it signed the next day. I brought it with me and no one spoke up. No one was like, "Oh, I want to get my print signed by this person or that person." I had it set aside, and then I just brought it back with me, and then I shipped everything from the show, but I couldn't find where in the video that was. So I was like, I'm gonna have to go back and watch the video and get because whoever it was, like I said, they didn't say anything on the signing day, so I didn't get signed by anybody.
Because it was probably built by another Donatello and could therefore predict all his movements. Understanding
it's one of those things that like
fight, Savanti ordered Metalhead to lower his defenses against the advice of the original.
No one
Shredder.
said anything, so I was like, but it's been on like the top of my mind for like a while now, and like every show I thought it was you.
Furious, Savanti sent both
so I wanted to double check, but yeah, man,
this caused yet another outrage among the members of the Dimensional Council. One of them even told him that it was because of stuff like this he was never invited.
I'll think more about it. GraniteCon again, it's one of those things that like I'd like to do it where I'm at every booth and kind of buying stuff because if you buy a bunch of stuff in advance and people don't want it, you get strapped with it. You know, the way that if we're at every booth, I won't get strapped with anything. Not that I don't mind having extra inventory to bring back, but you know,
2003's Leo.
it's one of those things where I have to pay for everything up front.
Since Rise's
So
Tony still
I
had his
want
tech with him,
to
he was
make
able
sure
to
that I'm
figure
getting
out
stuff
the
people want.
influence
Otherwise,
of
you know,
temporal waste from all realities.
you know what I'm putting down.
2003.
But we could do a mix, dude. You know, we could go to. What about that, dude? We could do both. You know what I mean? Why not both? You know, what we could do is we could do the tables, visit the tables. But I think it's pretty cool that. What's up, Barry Man? Yeah, we got some titles. But I think it's pretty cool because the other thing, Ryan, is they get you know, people didn't take much advantage of it, but you get the experience of from standing with the creative, you can ask them questions and you can hear what they have to say, you know, and what they're talking about. Like I think that was the coolest part. Is connecting to you guys. You know, even though people didn't really seem to have many questions asked, but connecting you guys with those artists so you can effectively meet those artists virtually, ask them questions, you know, comment on, you know, tell them, be like, look and tell them I love this thing. And you can hear what they say about it. I think that's the experience that I want to bring. And good morning, Burger Man. Hope you're doing well, dude. We're just talking about, we're just chewing fat over here. But let me know if there's anything you want me to run. All the turtle stuff is in the auction tab, and everything else is in the buy it now. And check the show notes for info on our shows. But then what we could do, man, is we could go to the booths, give people that experience of meeting the artists kind of virtually, like they're there. And then I'd go around and buy a bunch of shit, and we could go back to the hotel room at my house, and we could run a show with that stuff. I think that's pretty clever. A mix, a union, a hybrid of our two ideas. Yeah, man. I think that's what we're gonna do.
Inscribed on a rock that he recognized from the barracks. 2003's Leo carved it there, but couldn't remember
Man, I wish I'm dude. The guy who I'm going to be renting from said I could come up early, and everything in me is screaming to do it because of the Steve Levine signing at Jetpack Comics with that mystery guest. Like, I want to be there. I want you guys to be there. But I gotta think. I gotta look at what it is and think about it.
Mostly because he had been going.
The dude I'm renting from said he's like, you can come up early if you want. I was like, nah. Probably, you know, wrap up down here and everything, but
he beat Savanti at his own game, which was something no other turtle had accomplished before. Perhaps thanks to his unpredictable oscillations.
But Burgerman, let me know if there's anything you're looking for in particular. This is their TMNT and Chill show. Kind of just doing the chill thing, not running books too fast or anything. But if there's something you just want me to run, or you want me to run through stuff fast, happy to help. We're just chilling right now, though.
With this added pressure,
cool, yeah.
Leo felt compelled to join forces.
That's what we're doing.
The Donnies realized that the war staff was of a techno-sorcery nature.
Welcome in, guys. Check the show notes for info on the show. All the turtle stuff we got is in the auction tab. And everything else is in the buy it now. Let me know if there's anything you want me to run. Have a look. We got some new slabs in this week. Some Mirage.
But they still needed some super serious sophistication.
That's an interesting thing. It's a very interesting question. Why? I don't think I've been asked that. Why am I a turtle fan? It's kind of in my DNA. I was on a podcast recently. I'm talking about this project, and you kind of asked a similar question. But when did I get into turtles? And basically, I said I was born in 1988. So when I came into consciousness, when I started having memories, there were Ninja Turtles there. There have always been Ninja Turtles in my life. So from my earliest memories. So I guess that's a why, but the why I was so into them as a kid is I think that they were. You know, there's nothing else like them. They're cool. They're unique, but they also there's a little something in there for everybody. Like, I'm not a big Leo guy, but I love Donnie as a kid. I'm not a big Mikey guy, but I love Raph as an adult, and I do like Mikey and Leo for different reasons. But like I said, and as an adult, I like Ninja Turtles so much, and yeah, I grew up with the cartoon show. But
Mikey with the war staff.
Oh, that's awesome. Mikey's a good one to be a fan of, man.
Mikey told Slash that no matter what happened, he would always.
But yeah, I've always had Ninja Turtles in my life.
Something that seemed to have clicked with Slash. Feeling pride and honor again, Slash attacked Savanti. And just when it looked like Savanti was about to kill Slash, a fissure opened with the survivors.
And it's just cool, man. I mean, it started as this little independent comic and grew into the global phenomenon, you know? And there's just a lot of cool little, I don't know where it is, but there's cool history, you know, even like legal law stuff with the Turtles. Like, there's nothing like it, man. I mean, the Turtles started as like a little independent comic that was only going to go for one issue. You know, they killed Shredder in the first issue. They didn't think there would be another issue. And then 40 years later, it's, you know, still a global phenomenon. And
no shredder would ever
there's just nothing like it, man.
You would have to live with that knowledge for the rest.
It's a great question, though. Why do you like Turtles?
As you might expect, the appearance of a horde of bebops and rocksteadies was too chaotic, even for Savanti Romero. Alopex pretended to attack him, but was stopped by Ninjara.
Oh, that's a great goal. I haven't heard anyone say that. Did you know that one of the creators of Ninja Turtles, Kevin Eastman, when he first got his first taste of turtle money, he bought a tank? True story. Kevin Eastman used to own a tank.
Now had hearts in his eyes. Since Umeko's tail was
man.
Raphael's
You
control,
Google it. Google Kevin Eastman tank, and you'll see there's a picture of him just sticking his head out the tank, and yeah.
True to her nature, Renette tripped with the
Oh, I see what did you see what he did? Oh, guys. Oh, hold on a second. So things the wheels are turning, things are moving. Did you say heavy metal? Oh, did you know I had that Jetpack exclusive Kevin Eastman Heavy Metal magazine? Haha. Try to get a reference. There we go.
Still marooned in limbo, will be returned to their proper universes at the precise instant they were taken from. But the battle nexus.
We like to do things here. We like to keep it rolling, keep the conversation going with
the bonds of brotherhood would put an end
stuff we're running. Look, I ran a book. Yay! Look, I ran a book, everybody.
He said he couldn't be prouder of their actions. They had been his own son.
Dude, I don't know what pizza you're talking about. They got some nasty jelly beans and like ice cream. They always would put like crazy toppings on the cartoon.
Before the next tournament. Back on the IDW world, the Turtles, Slash and Alopex were back. Slash was feeling guilty about all the violence he unleashed in the tournament, so Mikey encouraged him not to think too much about it. Alopex and Raphael were on good terms now and were willing to resume their relationship. And finally, Leo expressed how proud he was of Donnie after saving all of them, especially after the tough year he just had. But Umeko also
you're a braver man than I, dude.
Roaming free
Like I said. Although I do like anchovies. I know they did do anchovies
a lot. As I mentioned earlier, Mr. Ogg had a backup feature in each issue. It was just one page, so these were mostly made for comedy. However, if you
used to get anchovies at this pizza place, they hated me because they couldn't cook anything else while they're cooking my pizza because it would make everything taste like anchovies, you know?
Savanti co-opting the battle nexus for himself. So he saw this as a good opportunity to have some fun, pitting his favorite turtle iterations against each other. In the introduction, he gathered most of the Raphael versions, plus the last Ronin, whom he brought in just because he was highly marketable. Ogg explained that he could be in both stories at once, thanks to the warping of time and space. The first match was between the first movie and the Mutant Mayhem Turtles. The rules were that the first Turtles to get pinned would get their team out of the battle nexus. But these two sets of teams were very different. questions got in the way of the fight, like music preferences, school life, and who gave Mikey braces. Mutant Mayhem's Mikey got distracted by the question, and the live-action Turtles won the match. The following match was between the original Turtles and the Mystic Power.
All right, guys, we'll probably give it another 10 minutes or so, 5-10 minutes. Just do like a last call. Let me know if there's anything you guys want me to run. All the turtle stuff is in the auction tab, and everything else is in the buy it now. Yeah, buddy. I probably should. I'm really enjoying hanging out with you, but
essentially losing the match. The next fight was between the Saturday Morning Adventures Turtles and the Archie Intergalactic Wrestling Turtles.
I'm not
after a few snarky comments at each other,
as energetic as I would like to be for you guys.
Archie's Leo and
I've done like 6 shows.
Seeing this as a tie,
I did 6 shows, including one. Oh, Ryan, did you miss the one I did at the local comic store? Didn't you? I went to my LCS was running a Whatnot show, and there was like no sound. He wasn't watching the chat. I said, "Fuck it." I have a key to that store, so I was like, "Fuck it." I got in the car and I drove down, and I went in. I was like, "Let's do this thing, man." And I ran a Whatnot show with the LCS last night. I was like, "Don't worry, buddy. I got you, dog." We sold a few things. That was fun.
In the making for at least 3 years. It started as a different multi-dimensional event centered around one character. Back when Charles Beecham was the editor of the Turtle.
Yeah, we had fun with that.
According to Eric Burnham, that multi-dimensional event was the reason he had to get creative.
Oh man, no worries. I might see if he wants to let me do it again today. But in order to do that, I do got to get some sleep. Let's see if there's anyone we can raid, guys. Let's take a look. Oh. Yeah, dude. I'll see you later on today, probably, my dude. Let's see. Let's see if there's anyone we can. I like to try to raid new sellers who don't have anyone in their room. I don't have a lot of people, but.
Multi-dimensional events ultimately didn't happen as envisioned, and it became the Battle Nexus miniseries.
Let's do.
It was initially promoted as a 5-week event scheduled for November.
Let's do this chick.
But the creative team